Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Tuesday, March 18, 2025 is finally here. In today's episode, Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, tells Sheila Carter-Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, that they are related. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, feels totally betrayed. Plus, Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline Miss Hinswood, doesn't completely trust Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor. At Eric Forrester's, John McCook, estate, everyone is celebrating that they have the company back in their control. Steffy still thinks that Carter is brainwashed by Hope. It's too risky. Rich Forrester, Thorsten K., admits his guard is up with Carter as well. What does this mean for Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang? Despite their history, Steffy says Brooke can stay in some capacity. Hope has to go though. At Hope's cabin, she is on guard. Carter tells her that Eric and Ridge came to the office today. Hope assumes they want a piece of the pie. Carter values his girlfriend and would never purposely undermine her. The blonde is worried. Carter made a decision and he hopes she agrees with it. The COO talks about how guilty he's been feeling ever since the takeover happened. The ex-manager says he compromised his integrity. Hope calls it being brave. The COO counters that he dishonored the people he cares about. She does everything possible to get Carter to change his mind. The deal has already been made. It will work out in the end, he says. When he finally tells Hope that he ripped up the LLC papers, she is horrified. She sacrificed everything for his vision. She eventually assures Carter that she never used him. He made a deal to protect HFTF. Hope reminds him it's not in writing, and she doesn't trust the Forresters. Carter begs her to give this a chance. Hope says he threw everything they worked for away. How could he betray her like this? In today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna claims she has a newfound respect for Sheila. The server won't listen to her friend's killer. The young woman says they are so much alike, it runs in their blood. Luna says maybe she's crazy like her grandmother. At first, Sheila laughs. Then Sheila blasts Luna for messing with her like that. The pardoned inmate says she is John Finn Finnegan, Tanner Novlin, daughter, and Sheila can call to get confirmation. Luna offers to do a DNA test to convince her grandmother that this is true. After staring deep into Luna's eyes, Sheila kisses her with joy. On Tuesday, March 18, 2025, the intricate web of relationships in The Bold and the Beautiful continue to unravel, weaving complex emotions, confessions, and shocking revelations. The episode saw the return of Luna's family, a deepening betrayal for Hope, and Steffy relying on her instincts to make important decisions. The day's events pushed the narrative forward, exposing cracks in many characters' facades and laying the groundwork for the stormy confrontations ahead. Here's a detailed recap of the episode. Luna's family arrives. New faces, new tensions. The episode opened with a surprising twist, as Luna's family made their long-awaited return to Los Angeles. Luna, who had previously made a name for herself in the fashion world as a brilliant designer, had alluded to her ties to a powerful family in the past, but now those connections were coming to light. Her relatives, who had been mysteriously absent from her life for years, were finally introduced in a tense and dramatic entrance. Luna's brother, Matteo, was the first to make his presence known. A sharp contrast to Luna's quiet, determined demeanor, Matteo exuded power and confidence, immediately commanding attention in the room. His icy handshake with Luna was a clear indication of some unresolved issues between the siblings. The tension between them was palpable, and it was soon revealed that Matteo had a history of manipulating situations to his advantage. While he put on a charming front, it was clear he had little regard for the family's past struggles. As Luna's parents entered the scene, it became clear that their relationship with Luna was strained. Her father, Francesco, had always been a man of ambition, and his expectations of Luna had often clashed with her desire to carve out her own path. Her mother, Isabella, seemed to hold a deep resentment toward Luna for leaving the family behind in pursuit of her career. Their reunion was anything but warm, and it was clear that Luna's decision to distance herself from her family had created a rift that would not easily be repaired. While Luna tried to maintain a calm exterior, it was evident that the return of her family was going to complicate things. The episode focused on Luna's internal conflict as she struggled to balance her professional aspirations with her personal ties. The power dynamics at play would likely have long-term repercussions, and it was clear that Luna would have to confront her past if she wanted to move forward. Hope's betrayal. The heartbreak unfolds. Meanwhile, across town, Hope Logan was facing a betrayal that would shake her to her core. Hope had always been the embodiment of optimism and trust, but on this fateful day, those qualities were brutally tested. Hope had been under the impression that her marriage to Liam Spencer was stable, despite the lingering tensions over his past with Steffy. However, Hope's world was turned upside down when she discovered that Liam had been hiding something from her, a secret that involved Steffy. The scene unfolded at Forrester Creations, where Hope walked in to confront Liam after receiving an anonymous tip about his meeting with Steffy. As Hope approached Liam's office, her heart raced with a mix of anxiety and curiosity. She knew there was tension between them, but she had never imagined that Liam would betray her in such a way. When she entered the room, she saw Liam and Steffy engaged in a deep conversation that seemed far too intimate for Hope's liking. Hope's face fell as she listened in on the conversation, realizing that Liam had been confiding in Steffy in a way that was beyond friendship. The raw emotion in Steffy's voice and Liam's apologetic tone made it clear that their connection had not only persisted, but had deepened in a way Hope had never anticipated. The revelation left Hope feeling blindsided and vulnerable, as she had always trusted Liam to put their family first. In an emotional confrontation, Hope demanded answers from Liam. Her voice cracked as she asked him how he could betray her trust in such a way. Liam, caught off guard, tried to explain that he had been struggling with his feelings for Steffy and had sought her out for guidance. However, his explanation fell on deaf ears as Hope's pain and disbelief overtook her ability to process his words. Steffy, for her part, was visibly uncomfortable with the situation but stood her ground. She defended her actions, explaining that she had only been trying to help Liam work through his issues. However, Hope wasn't buying it. She accused Steffy of intentionally trying to come between her and Liam, especially after everything they had been through. The episode ended with Hope walking out, her heart shattered by the realization that the man she loved had betrayed her. Her trust in Liam was forever altered, and the road ahead for their relationship seemed uncertain. Hope was left to navigate the heartbreaking consequences of Liam's actions, questioning not only her marriage but also the loyalty of those she held dear. Steffy's gut instincts, a warning for the future. As the drama surrounding Hope and Liam unfolded, Steffy found herself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. While she had always been strong and independent, her interactions with Liam had forced her to confront her own feelings about their past and what it meant for her future. Steffy's gut instincts had always served her well, and in this episode, they proved to be a guiding force once again. Steffy's intuition had been nagging at her for some time, warning her that something wasn't quite right between her and Liam. She had always felt a strong connection to him, but the lingering tension from their past relationship had created a complicated dynamic. As much as Steffy wanted to be there for Liam, she couldn't shake the feeling that their emotional bond was starting to cloud her judgment. When she was confronted by Hope, Steffy's protective instincts kicked in. She tried to explain that she wasn't trying to undermine Hope's relationship with Liam, but rather, she had simply been a source of support for him during a difficult time. Steffy genuinely believed that she was helping Liam work through his issues, but her actions had inadvertently placed her at odds with Hope. As the episode progressed, Steffy found herself torn between her loyalty to Liam and her growing sense of responsibility toward Hope. She knew that her connection with Liam was complicated, but she also understood that Hope was in pain and needed her own space to process the situation. Steffi's gut instincts told her that the drama between the three of them was far from over, and she would soon be forced to make some difficult decisions. Steffi's internal struggle was highlighted in a pivotal scene, where she stood by the window of her home, looking out over the city as she pondered her next move. Her mind raced with the implications of the choices ahead, and she couldn't shake the feeling that her actions, no matter how well-intentioned, had created a chain reaction that would affect all their lives in profound ways. The aftermath. The fallout from Tuesday's episode. As the credits rolled on Tuesday's episode, it was clear that the emotional fallout from these events would reverberate for weeks to come. Luna's return with her powerful family set the stage for new conflicts and revelations, while Hope's heartbreaking confrontation with Liam left her questioning everything she thought she knew about her marriage. Steffi's instincts, though often right, had led her down a path fraught with emotional turmoil, and it was uncertain where she would go from here. The complex relationships between these characters were on full display, and the tension between them promised even more drama in the episodes to follow. With Luna's family in the mix and Hope and Liam's marriage hanging by a thread, the stakes were higher than ever. Steffi, meanwhile, would have to decide whether to follow her gut instincts or risk further alienating those she cared about. In the world of the bold and the beautiful, nothing is ever as simple as it seems, and the characters were once again forced to confront the consequences of their choices. The drama was far from over, and viewers were left eagerly awaiting what would happen next. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our BOLD and BAUTFUL UPDAT YouTube channel for more update news.